Hi, this is Simply Sarah T, and I just came in here for just a few minutes. I wanted to talk to you about yesterday's debate. Now, I want to tell you right now that President Trump owned that debate. He exposed Biden for being a liar. Where fracking is concerned, I said before, Biden talks from two sides of his mouth. He is a pathological liar. He'll say one thing in one breath and another thing in another breath. He's trying to straddle the fence, so to speak. He was trying to straddle the fence. But now he has come out openly to tell us what his intentions are as far as fracking is concerned, as far as fossil fuel is concerned, and the whole 9 yards. You now know his position, America. You now know he wants to hand over our jobs to China. You already see that the man is corrupt. Not only that, and that's big, that's huge. He's corrupt. He's been getting money from China, Ukraine, Russia. I mean, I'm telling you, the corruption must run deep and long and wide. And I'm not surprised that it may involve other people in the Democratic Party. And maybe a few rhinos, who know? We don't know all the information yet. But for sure, Biden is corrupt, and he should not be allowed to go forward. He should not. This whole President Trump should win by default. He should win this election by default because Biden has no business continuing. The whole charade needs to end right now. He's done with. He should be arrested. He and his son Hunter Biden. There's more coming out. We now know that Barack Obama was involved in this. I'm not surprised. I expected that he was, as I expect there are others, high top Democrat officials who are involved in this mess, who have been taking kickbacks, who have been getting money from China, from Russia, from Ukraine. These are traitors, America. These are traitors. So when you go to the polls, if you have to go to the polls, because to me, Biden should lose automatically. This should garner President Trump a win automatically without any further efforts needed. But when you go to the poll, you vote all red. Let's take the House back from Nancy Pelosi. She's another very corrupt official in government. She's very incompetent and she's very corrupt. I wouldn't be surprised we find out that Nancy Pelosi and her family has connections. I believe with Ukraine for sure. But China wouldn't surprise me a bit. Russia, not in the least. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. But it's time, America, to get out to the polls and let's vote these Democrats out. Their corruption is deep. They are the swamp that President Trump is trying to drain Washington of. And we need to stand behind him. And he's fighting for us. He's fighting against socialism and communism in our country. So now we need to stand with President Trump against these people and see them come to justice, brought to justice for their actions, their evil deeds. No more covering Facebook, Twitter. No more bias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. All of you social media giants that try to censor videos where we're speaking the truth, we're warning others, and you want to keep them blind, dumb, and deaf. You want to keep them just oblivious, brainwashing programmed to your nonsense, to your lies, to your deceit. And there's the fake news media. Turn those people off. CNN, MSNBC. Now, Fox decided to go ahead and cover this story, probably because they felt they had a responsibility because they're fake news now too. They're part of the whole scheme, the election scheme, the anti-Trump, campaign. They're all a part of it. But let's stand with our president and let's see these people stopped once and for all. And a Justice Department, Attorney General Barr, there's a message here for you. Do your job. Your job didn't stop, okay? It's not stopped till November 3rd, that you just sit back and do nothing. And President Trump, if you're listening, fire Director Wray Because he is not on your team. He is not for America. He is part of those swamp that you're trying to drain Washington of, the deep state swamp. Anyway, America, this is huge. This is huge. Don't shut it off. Don't be so naive and so silly and try to just dismiss this. I'm glad God has brought these things to light. There's nothing hidden that shall not be revealed. And this has been revealed. And I thank God Almighty for exposing the corruption and the liars and the manipulators and the deceivers. Anyway, get out to the polls. Vote Trump, Pence, 2020.